whitey. Oh! It says at 888 and she's laughing in the passenger seat. He's hitting his brakes right now. I think that was at the curb sink. Here comes a tan car. Is he gonna sink? He's driving out of sight right there. Is he sink? I think he's sink. Here's another tan car, I think. Is it tan? That's tan too. Is it sinks? Oh, there's the tan car again. Is he gonna sink? Don't sink. Alright, you didn't drive yet. This is why you just turned. Alright, the tan car is just sitting there. He's not gonna sink. Good. Corner of the building. Here comes the Mason building. Are they gonna sink at it? Oh, I just heard something. Oh, there's a tan car coming up behind me and this truck turned out. Looks sink. I'm at the door right now. Is it sink? I hear an engine sound ahead of me when he drove by me. Is it sink? Don't sink. This is turning right now. He's hitting his turn signal right now. He's gonna turn when I get across the street. Here comes a lavender Nissan. Is it a sink? They always sink. I think there's a dog in the back seat or something. Is that sink? I think it synced at the alley. That looks synced right there. And I saw another white car driving by over there when I turned my camera. It's probably synced. That's right at the corner of the house. It's probably synced. I don't know. What's not synced? These look synced at the corner of the house. This looks synced at the intersection. The other silver truck's turning behind me. This one's turning. It's a sink. Here comes a guy with the red shirt. He's like walking around the building right now. Is he gonna sink? Sink. Red shirt and red pants. I think she's scratching her head. Sinked. Is she scratching her head? Sinked. Don't sink. Is it synced? I think it was synced. What do you think? Looks synced to me. Don't come out of the door next to me. That would be synced. All right. black and silver synced. Those are both blue. That white car was turning from me in Center Street over there, way in front of me. That has a red shirt, I think. And I saw another silver car in front of me when it drove by me. I see the garbage truck. Is he gonna think? I think he came up at the corner of the house. Here's it's this truck. I thought it was another garbage truck. Right as he comes up, this is driving by me. And then he started backing up again when another red car was driving by me, and then the garbage truck is driving out when I'm walking by him. I knew the garbage truck was gonna drive out when I walked by him. I just knew that exact thing was gonna happen. And then this semi is coming out in front of me as he's turning behind me. It seems synced. This seems synced with the 93 right now. That looks synced. I see a red and a blue semi over there. That looks synced. I'm walking by the door right now. Those are always synced when I see them. Every time I see them. This has one light. Is he synced? That other car was in front of me at the exact same time they drove by me that was driving this way. I think they were both black cars too, or whatever. I hear an engine sound behind me right now. It seems synced. He's gonna come drive by me synced. In a white, right there. Right as the garbage truck's turning. I think the garbage truck has a dim light on his car and in his head. This has a 33 as the whitey's turning in front of me. Right as this whitey was turning in front of me. And then he's synced with another whitey next to me. Right directly next to me. And then this white van is turning as he's getting the intersection. It seems like a sync. And then I missed a million other ones, I'm sure. And then this blue truck was driving out, but the other blue truck was driving the opposite way in front of me. And I see a bunch of other cars that look synced. And this white semi and this white car seem synced with this white car. And probably that semi. Looks like a sync. I think that white SUV turned when that semi drove through and it was all synced. That one that's driving over there. Here comes the telelift. He's gonna sync. Walk it up, sync. There's the red and the blue sync. There's the red and the red sync. There's the telelift right now. I don't know, walk up. There's the red and the blue semi next to each other. Are they sync? Is this a sync? Don't sync. Don't sync, don't sync, don't sync. Okay. He's coughing next to me. Damn it. His car door right there. He's starting his car as this drives by me. And these are black and silver. And he's turning as this drives by me. Is it sync? I think the whitey changed lanes at the same time. Is that sync? Is that synced at the curb? Those are always synced when it was in the middle of the parking lot. Dang. These are red and blue. This is white synced. Corner of the building. Is it sink? Is it sink? Is it sink at the curb? Is there gonna be a sink at the bridge? Whoa, there's not a sink right at the bridge. There's gonna be one right in the middle though. Is it right in the middle sink? Whoa. Is there one right at the end of the bridge? Ta-da! Is that probably for the corner of the house or the driveway or something? Probably. Is this for the other corner? Is that for both corners of the house? This is right at the corner of the house, right after I get across the street. This is probably for the sidewalk, and then this one's gonna sink. Don't sink. It's right at the center of the street. And that has an 84. 84.4. And I don't know about that one. Oh, did these lights turn on when it drove by me, maybe? Is he at the corner of the house? Probably at the corner of the house. That one wasn't really synced, but it was red, and that was red, and the one was right there, and that one was right here. So, I think they were synced. They just drove like in the middle between the center line and the curb. There's a red car at each place. They just get sink-tarded as possible. As many things as they can stuff in the sinkhole. They just love to cram it in. A bunch of sink rapists. This has a 64 military plate on the white. And it's a bunch of silver cars driving by. And I think that one was like putting their visor down next to me or something. This is right now, and it's black, and I've seen other black cars over there with the silver cars. This is silver. I hear a dog barking right now over there. I see a black truck right at the curb. And then right when I get across the street, black with the red hat, and he's waving at me because he thinks it's funny to sink. Oh. See a whitey truck? Probably a whitey truck. Anyway, my battery's about to die. I don't think I can make it very much farther. I think he was hitting his turn signal when that drove by me. Yeah, sink.